It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots podcast. Wax is here. Another week of brilliant idiotness. How you feeling, Hezzy? Oh, God. Yeah. One thing about Hezzy, boy. No, man.
What happened?
No, man.
Why can't we?
Don't, man.
You're not going to go through everybody who's here in the room?
We are. Alex is here. Angelo is over there on the cameras. Everybody's playing their position.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the people who are
yeah.
supposed to be talking are talking. You know what I mean? The people who are producing are producing. Angelo's over there shooting pictures. We doing what we supposed to do.
That's it.
It's all about roles,
It's all
baby.
about roles and understanding the roles. Yeah.
Did you see what Ebony K?
Roles as in what kind of roles?
Roles, positions.
Oh, okay.
Did you see what Ebony K. Williams said? Well, first of all, how was your week?
My week was good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything exceptional to talk about, to be honest, for my week. Oh, I'm getting married, bro. I sent an email to you guys.
When?
Yeah, we're
no
gonna have
email?
a wedding, bro.
Yo, bro.
When?
You never sent me nothing.
I did not get that.
I did.
Me
I sent
neither.
y'all an email.
I ain't get it.
I didn't get no
I damn
goddamn
sure
I
did.
don't
email.
send the black email list yet.
My bad.
That one
I
goes
know
out a
it was
little
up
later.
You're not doing it this year, are you?
Nah, yeah, this year.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
Talk
yeah,
to
yeah.
me,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah, yeah.
Why? Like, why? Pregnant?
Yo, why is
Yes,
everybody saying?
man.
Anytime you say you're getting married, immediate question: who's already married? They go, why? Why would you do it?
No. I'm happy with the marriage, but it seems like, I know you proposed. When did you propose? Last year?
Last year, yeah.
Oh, so that makes
That's
sense.
after me, though, right?
No, I think I was engaged
Right
before you.
Right before me?
Yeah.
So it must be baby fever, man.
Maybe.
When
Maybe.
would you get? When did you
Congratulations, man.
I think I did during the pandemic. Before Netflix, for sure.
propose? Before the Netflix special?
Yeah.
I'm all for that. I think that when you propose, you should get married within the next 365 days.
Unless there's a global pandemic. Like, we probably would have been married even before that.
That's dope.
True.
But
Yeah,
whatever.
it's
It's
fine.
cool.
If you
Fine.
propose and you don't get married within a year span, I'm not really sure you want to get married.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm a little after that.
Whoa.
When you propose?
December.
You got till December, bro.
No, mine is 420.
420 what?
Wow, seriously?
Oh, so next year 420?
Yeah,
There's
420.
nothing wrong with that. I'm a year and a half ain't bad.
Yeah.
Anything after, like I'm telling you, anything after a year and a half, it's like,
Yeah, you doubting.
eh.
Yeah, you don't
Honestly,
really want
it's
this.
so hard for me to do the podcast without acknowledging.
Man,
my wrong.
no, man, no. You gotta stop. No, we have to
how?
stop doing that because I'm gonna tell you why. Because people just feed off energy and no, man.
What happened?
That's a good conversation though, because there's this woman in North Carolina. I think her name was Kelly Moore. She's a nurse,
Right.
right? So she's a nurse at this nurse facility, and she got suspended by the nursing facility because she kept doing these TikTok videos on the job, but her content had to do with the patients. So she'd be saying things like, "Oh, I'm gonna unplug this person's ventilator and charge my
Violation.
phone," or she was acting like she was.
That's funny. That's a funny joke.
But she was acting like she was
Violating
pouring more
people, though.
pills into the person's cup, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make this person sleep longer." So it
Yeah.
was a joke. So
Yeah.
naturally, if you got somebody in that nursing facility and you're watching this woman do this on TikTok, you're going to complain.
Especially as my
It's like
parents or somebody. That's
Nurses
wild.
really became popping during the pandemic.
You think?
Oh, duh.
But is that why so many people died?
What do you mean?
Like, do so many people die because they're busy doing TikToks the whole fucking time when
Well,
they could
but-
be saving people's lives,
but-
helping them breathe and shit?
but that's my point, right? It's like I don't, that young woman was not focused on what her actual job was. You know what I mean?
So you're saying like sometimes you gotta have more focus on what your job is.
That's it. That's all. That's all. And that's like the young lady in North Carolina, she blamed her situation on TikTok. She was like, I got fired because she said I got fired because of trolls on TikTok.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You got fired because of you.
Yeah.
And she got suspended. She got suspended. You got suspended because of you.
Yeah,
And then she blamed it on cancel culture. It was like, it's just these Karens mad at me. No, it's people who probably have folks in that facility.
Yes.
They say you fucking around with the defibrillator or whatever,
Come
and they're gonna
on.
be upset. Yeah,
Come on.
especially
And
if
then-
they die.
And her excuse was, I'm just playing. This is comedy sketches. Do that in your off time.
Or do it at a comedy show.
Do it at a comedy show. Go to an open mic. Do it when you're in the house.
Do your
You know what I
backyard.
mean?
Yeah.
Not when you're actually supposed to be there nursing.
Yeah.
I think this whole generation,
Yeah.
I'm not even exaggerating. Money is not the root of all evil. Attention is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These youngins want attention. Not even just these youngins, adults too. This generation. That's why I say this generation. Some of them get attention and they start craving attention so much that it fucks up their money. Like, you know, even this woman in North Carolina, she's an actual nurse,
Yeah.
right? But the attention of TikTok overwhelmed her so much that it caused her to end up getting suspended from her actual job that's paying her fucking money. Now she got to go fund me asking for money to take care of her kids.
You did wrong.
That's literally what it says. It's like, I got TikTok. I got fired because of TikTok. I need money to feed my kids. You should have thought about that before you craved the attention over the money.
Yeah.
You
It's
know
a
what I
new
mean?
drug, man. It's a crazy
It
drug.
is a drug, attention.
It's a drug. So my
It's a
whole
drug.
thing is, don't let any attention fuck your money up. You know what I'm saying?
There's a and I guess maybe there's an entitlement. I have seen a generational shift.
No, it's crazy.
As well.
And we
No,
speak
it's
about, you have like a lot of like boomer motherfuckers talk about that. Those generations are so entitled.
No,
but
it's crazy.
when it comes to like jobs and stuff, it is true. Like younger generation, they do feel as if they deserve
Really hard to
everything,
find good
which is
work.
good because you'll go after the things you deserve. But I don't know, at least our generation, or I don't know, at least we felt like we had to go get it, or we didn't deserve it. There was maybe more of a gratitude that came along with it.
I don't care what you do after you're great at what it is you're here for. Be great at what it
You
is you're
actually do
here
it.
for. That's it. If you're great at what it is you're here for, it'll be all types of things and perks that come with that.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
But
Gonna
the
land your lap.
attention, you know, can kind of like sway everybody's opinion. Everybody wants to be in front of the camera. It's very rare you find someone who isn't like intoxicated about being in front of the camera. It's very rare you find the people that are behind the camera, and the people who are like, I like being behind the camera, like those people who genuinely like that. Oftentimes they thrive because there's not a lot of people fighting for those positions.
Literally.
Schultz hit that shit on
Real
the
shit.
head.
Real
I've been
shit.
saying that for the past couple of weeks. You know, there's people around us in our circle that they like to play their position behind the scenes because that's what they want to do. They want to be
I like that.
executives. Pages like that. You know what I mean? Our girl Sim is like that. You know what I mean?
Stay out the way.
And I'm watching their evolution goes a lot faster because they know what they're here for.
And they have
You
a
know what I
better
mean?
relationship with talent because there's not resentment. Like I remember when I would go like out for like acting gigs and shit like that, you go into these rooms with these like casting directors and they're just failed actors. And like everybody that you're dealing with in the business, they are. Everybody you're dealing with in the business is just a failed actor, right?
Yeah.
And they resent the fact that you might want what they couldn't have, right? And all these people that you're dealing with, like producers, a lot of times they're like failed actors, failed comics. There's all these people who's like failures at the thing that you're trying to be great at.
Mhm,
So it's hard for them to root for you because they wish they were you.
Yeah.
But when you meet a motherfucker who does not want that, they want to be great at their thing.
That shit, man.
That's the best relationship you end up having.
If I could tell anybody in this generation something, man, that is the road less traveled nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the road less traveled usually gets you to your destination.
Yep.
That other lane is crowded as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like you got,
Create
I
your
mean, even
own
when you
lane.
go on YouTube, you say?
To create your own lane.
Create your own lane. Even when you go on YouTube, you got doctors doing YouTube videos and lawyers doing YouTube videos. And, you know, it's like, it's cool to get certain information out there, but are you a YouTuber or a fucking doctor?
Well, they want that flex, man. They want them comments. They want the people saying how great they
That's
are.
right.
They want the bitches sliding the DMs
Yeah,
and shit
it's
like
all
that.
about pussy at the end of the
Everybody likes that
day.
attention.
That's right.
Pussy. It's all about pussy, man.
For real, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Attention,
So-
you get it from pussy, man. That's it.
It's tricky, man. But I have noticed that, and it is. What's interesting is like there are people that will be behind the camera. And I don't think a lot of people realize like if you want to make money in this game, if you're willing to be like behind the camera, and it could be executive, it could be manager,
Camera
it could be
guy,
camera.
engineer,
Very important.
producer, radio program director, comedy show promoter.
They actually make the show. They actually
Bruh.
do everything.
You could make
Millions.
so much more
Hundreds
money.
of thousands. Yeah.
Yo, the producers of music make way more than the musicians.
That's right.
Right? Like
And
all these
continue to keep
musicians that
making
y'all
money.
love,
That's right.
fucking Dua Lipas and all these people.
That's right.
You know who's making all the money? People produce those fucking
That's
songs.
right.
Every time
That's
it gets
right.
played in a fucking
Yeah.
Colgate
That's right.
commercial,
Keep
they
getting
get a
money.
check
That's right.
off of that.
Yeah.
Same thing with the
They wrote
producers
it.
and writers in TV. Like there's a lot of money in this game,
That's
yo.
right.
But
That's
you gotta
right.
decide what you want. Do you want money?
What part
Do you
you
want
want?
success? Or do you just want attention? Do you want
Attention,
pats on the
man.
fucking back?
That attention, as like you said, that attention could be intoxicating. It could be that one person that recognizes you somewhere,
Bro.
or that one time you go somewhere and get something for free, or
Yo,
somebody gives you a
man.
little extra. You know what I mean?
That's the new crack.
Or just even seeing your name all on social media. That's why some of these people don't care whether it's negative or positive, just as long as they're being talked about.
Yep.
That shit, listen, and by the way, everybody's gonna have an opinion. Let's not get it fucked up. I say it all the time. There's the rule of 10. 3 people gonna like it, 3 people not gonna like it, 4 people gonna be on the fence about it. You know what I mean? But that is when you're really being authentic and you're living in your truth, right?
Yeah.
So if you put an opinion out there, you gotta know everybody not gonna agree with it.
Yeah.
Right? But if all like I used to say, I was telling White, no, this dude, and Angelo, you're not getting on camera, so don't even think about it.
You gotta be careful.
When you remember he was licking the shit in the
Out of control. We
You know
want
what
to
I mean?
we want to fuck
Gotta
you
be
up for that
careful with
shit.
Angelo, bro. He's starting to throw his own birthday parties. I saw on Instagram, he throwing birthday parties. I was like, okay, Angelo's birthday bash. This is how it starts.
Listen, but we really want to fuck him up for that shit because if I see that inside the
Come on,
supermarket,
man.
I might want to fuck you up because my grandma might grab that fucking
Word is
lime
bond.
and I
Yeah.
gotta fuck you up.
Angelo was one of those guys that was licking shit and putting it on the internet, looking shit in
Come
the
on,
grocery
man.
store and putting it back.
And you guys hired him.
When I started, I was about to fire him.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what?
But he understood right away. He got
He
it.
got it. He got it. As far as we know, at least he ain't putting it on camera no more.
Yeah, you were doing it private. Now we don't know who's licking the fucking ice cream or the limes.
Like,
Come on.
listen, even with Wax, they wasn't about to make Wax shit, man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, dude. That's
You know what I'm
never
saying? They
gonna
wanted to
leave,
make
bro.
Wax shit,
I'm
man.
gonna
That's
fuck
never
everybody
gonna
up. Listen, I
leave, bro.
told you what happened.
That is your most famous clip. You know how many
Listen,
people hit me up
listen.
randomly?
I'm still getting the shit right now.
You
I'm
shit
getting
man.
it. Why I gotta get it?
But
Yo,
listen.
you tap this guy up. This is why my DMs always, yo, every time it goes viral on TikTok. Yo, you actually shake this guy's hand when you
Yeah,
meet him.
come on. Yeah,
It's still going.
That's homie who be catching this shit.
Yeah.
No, bro, told you I was inside the fucking airport and the motherfucker like they called me Doodle Boy. I said, yo, I said, I dare you go in the bathroom. Yo, I said, I dare you go in the bathroom
You
right
can't say
now.
that after somebody calls you Doodle Boy.
Yeah, I'ma fuck you up.
If somebody
Yeah,
calls
you
you
will.
Doodle Boy, you can't say
The last place he going to the
the
bathroom.
bathroom.
He knows
you better
what
not go in the
doing.
bathroom. I'm gonna catch your shit for you.
Yeah.
It's like you can't say that.
Not because I couldn't beat him up right there because he kept playing around. I'm like, I'm still
But how you
walking.
gonna beat him up for something you said?
I know, but come on. That's not
No,
No,
but
dude.
that's my point.
You said that shit.
You
gotta
put
own
that
it.
out there.
But I didn't actually say I grabbed the doodle with my hand.
Yes,
That's
you
exactly
did.
what you did.
No, you
There's
said
always tissue there.
no. It doesn't matter. That's not the weird part. This guy trying to be fucking crazy. He trying to be crazy sometimes. I hate trying to explain normal shit.
Nobody does that.
Yo, what?
I've seen monkeys do that.
What?
They grabbed it.
You said it.
They'll be
That
like
was
6
not
minutes, 30
shocking.
seconds into the podcast. Andrew
How
calls
about
Wax
that?
a monkey.
No,
That shit gonna be all over it. That shit gonna be all over it.
No.
Nah, you said y'all let your shit touch the water. That's what you said. You catch it before it touched the water.
With tissue every time.
As if
Still?
the shit going in the water is abnormal.
That's where the shit's supposed to go, Wax.
Lay it down.
Lay it down.
It's like knocking somebody out. It's like splash. You might hit their head and like blood
so
it
you
might come
take a
out.
shit, catch it, and then you lay it gracefully in the water?
You don't
you
like
still do
water
that?
touching your ass?
It's disgusting. And it's shit water.
you
So
shower?
other shit went in there.
It's your shit.
So you if a girl give you head, you kiss her right after?
So listen, you don't wash your
As long
ass
as I
when you
don't come in
shower?
her mouth.
Huh?
You don't wash your ass when you shower?
You supposed to go? I heard people do that.
You don't let the water touch your ass in the shower?
No, it's not that. I'm just saying. I thought people like take a shit and they go take a shower because they got splashy asses. Every time they shit, it just splash all over.
How
the
are you
place.
shitting, dude? Like, what's coming out of you?
You know how much I
That's
eat? At least
making it
pounds a day of
splash that much.
food.
Your
Say
splashy asses sound fire.
No, I'm
Hey,
just saying.
I want Lil Nas X to get a band called the Splashy Asses. That's fire. That have a fire name?
Yo, you know what's fire?
Little
is-
Nas X and the Splashy Asses?
This is what's fire is how much all of a sudden people in hip hop care about their kids
Man.
now that Lil Nas X is kissing people.
Man.
Right? Like, because that's the first thing everybody just
Yeah.
say you don't like gay shit.
Just say-
Stop
yeah,
doing,
word is
oh,
bond,
my
yo.
children,
Hey.
my
Yeah,
children
word
are
is bond.
seeing
It's
this.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
my kids, just say you're homophobic, fam.
Because all this shit on YouTube right now, all the kids is mimicking. So if they see their friend right there is a boy, he's seeing that,
Wax.
he might go and go over and try to kiss
Nah.
her.
Wax, you grew up off Beanie Siegel.
No doubt. And he
You
fucked
talked
me
about
up.
how...
And I just said that.
but
That's
I've
what I'm
never heard
saying.
you complain about Beanie Siegel.
No, I said Beanie fucked me up.
But I've never heard you complain about... I've never
Wait,
heard
what
you
did
say...
Beanie do?
Beanie just made him want to do... criminal shit.
Just shit that Beanie was talking
Just
about.
like
I thought Beanie did some gay shit. I'm
Nah.
like,
No, man.
What's his
No,
line,
no.
bro?
But that's what I'm trying to say. Exactly my point. I was doing the shit that Beanie was talking about, the shit that Beanie was talking about, and I was
Right.
like, I relate to that. A kid might see that on the thing, and he might see his friend right there and be like, "Come here and kiss
You know
the
the
boy."
difference?
Like, what the
you know
fuck?
you know the difference? Little Nas X ain't doing nothing criminal. The shit that rappers were a lot of rappers were encouraging us to do was actually criminal.
We understand that, but if a father don't want his kid to see to do that, to kiss another boy,
There's a million things I don't want listen, this 43-year-old Charlamagne talking.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
20-something-year-old Charlamagne would have thought a different way. Hell, early 30-something Charlamagne would have thought a different way. But there's a million things in hip hop I don't want my kids to see. It's a million things.
you
It's
right.
a million
What's
things in
wrong?
American culture
Hold
I
on.
don't want my kids to
What's
see.
No,
wrong
1,000%.
with two guys
but that might be
kissing?
one.
You know, so crazy. Eminem said that in a song one time. Remember
It's
Eminem
only
said,
okay.
It don't mean you hate them. It's just God did not want you to be into that. God wanted them to be into that. That's
Yo,
fine.
you know how many times I put pork on my plate and people looked at my plate was like,
Ew,
"Ew,
gross.
why you eating that?" I'm like, I don't know, I eat
and then
pork.
you're just like, I eat pork, and they're like, ew, I don't
They
eat pork.
make me feel so much more worse than if I see two gay guys. Everybody
What?
let two gay guys walk around and have no problems. When I got pork on my plate, they make me feel like shit.
Well, then maybe.
And
we
I
should-
don't even want to.
Hold on,
I don't even
hold on,
want to
this is
bring.
good.
I don't
I
even
gotta
want
hear
to
what
bring
he
the
said.
pork around.
You
This
said
is
what
good.
makes you feel what?
people
mean?
judging him for eating swine.
That's not true.
Come on, gay people.
It's
all
not-
day, what
what do you
you talking
mean?
about? They get accepted all the time with no problem. They walk down the street.
Son,
and
ask
everybody-
Allah. Ask Allah. It's the same
What
sin.
are you
No.
talking about? If
It's
I got
the same
pork
sin.
on
If
my
I
plate,
get on an award show right now
Yeah.
and eat a bacon sandwich,
Allah's pissed.
nobody's gonna make a YouTube video.
yo,
about it.
they gonna go
And
crazy.
Yeah, they will. If you go to the Middle East, they're gonna be tight. They're gonna be, how
Hey,
the
we're
fuck
not in
is
the Middle East. I'm
Charlamagne
talking about
God?
here in America.
All right, but you know how many people looking at you like, bro, you eat pork? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
How could
are
you
we,
put
are
that in
we
your mouth?
serious right now?
Yo, they do that to
Son,
me.
you gotta listen.
Are we
Where you at?
serious?
You
You
put pork
think
in your
pork
plate?
eaters get it worse than gay people?
Worse.
Oh my God.
Oh my god!
You telling me right now,
There's
you eat
so
pork?
many other options.
Huh?
You eat pork?
No, because it's
So
not
if you
healthy.
see pork on your plate right
Can I
now,
make
you'll
a
be like,
point?
what the fuck? You'll make a bigger deal about that pork on your plate.
I'm gonna be honest
than
with
seeing
you.
two gay guys.
I don't care if a guy got pork or dick on his plate. I'm not eating either. I don't understand why y'all care so much. I mean, I don't understand why
I'm
y'all
not
care
saying,
so
I'm
much.
not saying we care.
No,
I
no,
just
no,
said
no, no,
that
hold on,
they
hold
get
on.
more
I have
slack.
to say something. I have to say something.
No,
You'll be more mad about that pork on your plate than seeing two gay guys.
I've never
right?
seen somebody get beat up for eating pork.
I'm just saying.
You
you'll
never
be
been to
more
Middle
mad.
East?
We're in America. I'm not talking about the Middle
Well, it
East.
depends what you believe in. If you're Muslim and you don't
I
eat
just
pork,
not asked
I've
him the
never
question.
seen. Listen,
Him
I've never
personally.
seen.
Make one point.
I've
Let me
never
make a point.
seen any legislation created to oppress people that eat pork.
let me make a point. You in the Middle East, right, or in parts of the world where Islam is the religion, right? It is a sin to eat pork.
But it's a sin to be everything over there.
But that's not true.
They'll kill you for being gay.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
If I'm God, I would be a little bit more lenient if you're gay than I would if you ate pork. Because you could not eat pork and still feed yourself. But if you're gay, there's only one thing you like.
Yeah.
It's dick.
I don't eat pork for personal, dietary reasons.
And then you don't
But-
eat dick because you're not into dicks.
But
that's
here's my thing.
fine.
I don't care if somebody does either.
If you see somebody eating pork, are you going, ugh?
I don't pay for it. No, I don't. But one thing I don't do, if I'm paying for the food, I'll be like, no, you can't. order.
Not
You
eating
know,
no pork.
You've seen me do that a million times.
But we see two gay guys. If I got friends that's gay, they can come
Bro.
over and eat.
I'm
Can I
not
just
paying for
say this?
nobody's sex.
I'm being honest with you.
I'm not paying for anybody's sex. Not my guy friends, not my girlfriend. Like, I'm not paying for nobody's sex.
No, okay, maybe sex, no, but I think you're homophobic, bro.
I'm definitely
Yo,
homophobic.
people can come after
I
him
am
for real.
porkophobic.
I think you're homophobic,
I'm
bro.
porkophobic, yes.
No, but
Porkophobic.
homophobic,
I'm porkophobic.
dog.
I don't even like my kids watching Peppa Pig. That's how goddamn homophobic I am. That's who don't need to be on TV. Motherfucking Peppa Pig. I'm tired of seeing Peppa Pig and her family and her friends on my goddamn television. It's ruining the kids. It's gonna make all the kids want to eat goddamn ham.
Pork,
Do you understand
Okay.
what I'm saying?
You know what's mad funny though? It's like I'll talk to some of my gay friends and they'll be like,
Wax that I know what I'm saying.
they'll
Like I
say-
wasn't being so. Yeah, like yo, they want to listen. They want to reinforce the homophobia so bad. He's like, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I'm fucking playing. I don't give a shit about Peppa fucking Pig. This guy, yo, we gotta stop this, yo. Why do we care so much about who people are sleeping with?
Oh, no,
I don't care.
Why?
I don't care.
But I have gay friends, and then they'll say things like this. They'll be like, "I don't know how you fuck pussy. Like that shit is gross. Like
That's how they talk
pussy
to
is
me?
Gross. Like they'll be like,
Yes.
ew, like it's just nasty. Da 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 da. How do you do
Yep.
that? And they don't hate women at all, but they are just not biologically.
They said, look nasty. It's, look at it.
Yeah. How does it
And
smell?
you know what I say to them?
What?
Don't judge me because I'm not judging you.
I guess what I'm saying is it's not hateful at all. Like my gay friends love women. Like some of them
Friends.
know through my wife to be, my fiance, but they're biological disposition is not to like women and find them sexually attractive. They find them beautiful. They find them stunning. But that doesn't mean they want to have sex with them. Just like we can find a guy, you might not feel comfortable admitting this, but I can say a guy's handsome, but I don't want to have sex with him. You know what I mean? So
don't care
there's
about
nothing
that.
wrong with seeing two guys make out and be like, oh, I'm not sexually into that. That doesn't make you a homophobic person. You're just not sexually into that.
You're
Just
not
like a
into
gay
that.
guy seeing a guy and a girl make out and being like, I'm not into that.
But back to your original point, I don't understand the moral high ground that some people stand on, especially when it comes to American culture, hip hop culture, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're not making videos talking about the violence against women. You're not making
Yes.
videos talking about, the celebration of the drug culture, the glorification of the gang culture. Now, listen, I salute brothers that are in the NOI because they're so consistent,
Yeah.
right? They
Peace.
will challenge you when you're talking about, murdering your own fellow brother. They'll challenge you when you're talking about disrespecting women,
Yep.
and they'll challenge you when it comes to
Eating
homosexuality.
pork. Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Of
Yeah.
course, eating pork, but
Yeah.
but they're always standing on a consistent
Peace.
moral high ground. That's what they believe over there. But it's like other people, man, it's like, yo, you complaining about Lil Nas X, but it's just like, yo, when's the last time you complained about, these brothers that are out here rapping about killing each other?
Son, I would love one of their kids to be like, since when you care about me this much?
Care about what?
Like one of the guys is complaining about the Lil Nas X video. My kids got to watch this. I'd love one of their kids to come out and be like, since when do you care about me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the first time I'm hearing from you in 5 years.
It's just weird. I'd be sitting back like, I don't care.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause even when we
make
talk,
out. Who gives a fuck? Fuck each other. God bless. You
but
know
even
what I
when
mean?
we talk about influences, I saw somebody post this on social media earlier. They was like, y'all grew up on The Cosby Show, A Different World, Fresh Prince. Some of y'all didn't go to college.
Family Matters.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You didn't become a doctor.
Yeah.
You didn't become a lawyer.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? You didn't become an attorney. Philip Banks, God bless the dad, was an attorney. You know what I mean? Claire Huxtable was an attorney.
Yeah.
Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable was a doctor. Different World was about a bunch of kids going to college. That didn't influence a lot of people to go do that type of stuff. So why do you think that what Lil Nas X is doing is going to influence people that much?
Well, maybe it did.
Because
I think it did
you
influence.
got influence off something though.
I think
Maybe
it
it's not
did
been
influence
those
a lot of
actual
people.
things, but you got influence over something. Like I said, Beanie Siegel was me. You see
What
what,
did
I'm
Beanie
saying?
Siegel influence you to do?
Be out here wilding and doing the dumb shit that I was out there doing.
Once again,
I don't think so.
Lil Nas X is not committing a crime.
All right, that's cool.
There's nothing he's doing that's criminal.
I could have went other ways though. I'm just saying what you said.
I guess what I'm trying to say is like people don't feel comfortable. This is the thing. People are fraudulent, right?
Talk to me.
They know how they feel, but they're not willing to be honest with their feelings because they're worried about the reaction to their feelings. So what they do is they create a justification for those feelings that they think is okay. For example, that person thinks it's wrong to be gay. So they see somebody out there being gay publicly. That doesn't sit well with them. So then they say, oh, my kids. I care about my kids and you can do something to my kids, which is bullshit. You just don't like it, but you're not honest enough with yourself to admit it because you're worried about the backlash. Because notice every single one of them that says some shit, immediately afterwards is like, I got nothing wrong with the gay community. I got nothing. It's like cap.
By the way, it's not just hip hop, though. I mean, that's the whole right?
The whole right does
The
this
whole
all the
right.
time.
Yeah. Conservatives.
What are you talking about?
Absolutely.
Every cartoon that comes out is
Absolutely.
it. And we
Absolutely.
call them out the exact same way.
So I don't want people to think that I hate when they bash hip hop and act like hip hop is like hip hop's full of homophobic or black men are so homophobic. No, them conservatives on the right. No, come on. I can argue that the white politicians on the right are more homophobic. You know why? Because they actually create the legislation that can oppress people.
How is hip hop not Ronald Reagan? Like,
What do you mean?
we're gonna sell drugs.
Nah, that's not all hip hop.
Community.
By the way, that's
Yeah,
not all
you
hip
gotta-
hop.
it's
Like,
not.
It's not
It's
all
really
hip hop.
not.
I'm making a
It's
joke
really
here,
not.
but
Yeah.
like, you understand what I'm saying? Is like you can't go.
hip hop is just as American as rock and roll.
I'm not trying to make this a racial thing. I'm just trying to.
I didn't say
create
racial. You just told on yourself.
No,
I didn't say
literally
nothing
what you
about
said.
race.
Oh, what were y'all
Watch
talking
what
about?
you
Jack
said.
Harlow? That's what
No,
you're
I
referencing.
said hip hop is an American thing, just like rock and roll.
Of course, hip hop's an American thing, but right now when we're talking about the
Let's go. I'm saying he can get out of this one.
it's not even get out of that. I'm picking Ronald Reagan on purpose.
Yeah,
And when we say right wing, when you're going right wing, you're not talking about black right wingers. You're talking about white
No, that's
white
not
ringers.
true.
Who are you talking about? The
Because,
black. white
I
ringers.
did say white politicians because those are the ones making the laws. But no, you have
When you say right wing, what are we thinking of?
Candace Owens will speak out against Lil Nas X. The Larry Elders of the world will speak out against Lil Nas X. Like it's really like conservative values because they're so into religion that they think that homosexuality is like a sin. But if we're talking about a homophobia at large, it's the American issue. Like some people that are very religious, some people that are conservative, just don't agree with homosexuality. So when they see Lil Nas X on their TV kissing,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It makes all of them react.
I thought we were doing is like trying to protect the argument.
What's
So
the
in
argument?
other words, like it's very easy to fall into these traps where you just blame a single community for a type of behavior.
Yes.
And if we're talking about
Yes.
hip hop, regardless if we think of it as just American music or not, the general public is going to go, this is a black art form. We're speaking about black males.
Absolutely.
You even referenced it. You even
Absolutely.
said black males are homophobic, black
Absolutely.
males this.
Absolutely.
So I gave a right wing perspective, which is Ronald Reagan, right?
Got you.
And the joke is that, it's not a joke, it's a fucked up thing, is that, they sold fucking Ronald Reagan, I think, when cahoots with the fucking CIA, is
Absolutely.
like dropping
To put
cocaine
crack in
and
the black
crack
community.
in the black community.
Absolutely.
So, but who else is selling crack in the black community? These gangster rappers that brag about all the weight that they push and blah, blah, blah.
So it's the white man's fault.
Well, yeah.
He
Put it there.
put the drugs there.
Yeah.
You didn't have to sell it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's a whole other argument. But
yeah, you didn't have to sell
but
it.
that's a whole other debate because
Yeah,
it's
yes,
just
you
like
did, though.
if you're poor and disenfranchised.
That's a good
and-
point.
But no,
He put it there.
you're
You just leave it.
but no, if you're poor and disenfranchised and there's no other
Yes,
opportunities,
of course,
Yeah.
you're going to do drugs.
absolutely, you're
wanna
gonna do
make
it. You're gonna sell it, whatever. But my point is, I just don't know why people care about Lil Nas X so much. God bless that brother, man. Like, why did that make people so irate this week?
Did it make him irate?
Because it went viral.
It's not
You
even,
think
they're not
so?
even irate.
He went
That's
out.
the thing. Is like, I don't even think people are that angry at it. They just saw it, they reacted to it, and because
Period.
it's a hot button topic,
Yeah,
the news outlets pick it up,
Yep.
right?
there could have been a shooting at the BET Awards this week, and I don't think you might have saw some videos of people like, "Yo, we got to stop the violence" or something like that. But it wouldn't have caused the type of vitriol like, "Yo, y'all can't be doing this." You know what I'm saying? Y'all shooting at the BET Awards. You sending my kids the wrong message. Yada yada yada. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, let's not stand. We're all standing on shaky moral high ground.
I
What would
guess
you
it's
like
something
the
that you can
reaction
do.
to be? Like, what do you think the ideal reaction to it is?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
And
Because I saw it and I didn't think, I'm just like, boy, that's a wild boy there.
here's a better question.
That's all I said about that.
He's a
Lil
wild
Nas
boy.
X is a wild boy.
Here's a better question. When Madonna and Britney Spears, I think,
I remember that.
made out,
It was Britney and another girl was up there too. I think it was Christina Aguilera.
but I think it was Britney and Madonna.
No,
kissed.
she kissed both of them.
Oh, she kissed both of them.
Yeah, whoever it was, she kissed both. I can't remember who the other person was, but she kissed both of them.
Okay, so when that happened, I think there was like Christian pushback to that too.
Ask me what I thought about that situation.
I'll ask your hand.
Ask me.
What is it?
I said, Madonna's a wild girl. That's a wild girl right there. For real though. It's just like certain people push the envelope.
There's a meme of this. I can't take credit for it, but it's something like this. Like, when I saw that Madonna thing with the kissing Britney Spears, like on one hand, I'm looking at this, there could be children watching this, and this could, influence them to do certain things that I don't think are morally, responsible. And on the other hand, there was lotion.
That right there shows the balance of life.
Yeah.
That's exactly how people feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's on one hand, you're like, well, the Bible said, but that's
And the
because
Bible is like, you're not supposed to have.
my whole point with all of this is you cannot stand on shaky moral high ground and be pointing the finger at me.
My whole point is
Little
how
Nas
lit,
X is not bothering nobody.
how lit is the Bible that we're still going off of it today?
Man,
That's super lit.
that Bible ain't no joke, bro.
Nah, bro.
But
Like,
it really got power in it, though, if you
some
really use it the
songs
right
are
way.
trash after 10 years, 20 years.
Not
That
that
shit's
Bible.
been around for thousands
That
of
Bible
years.
still
And hitting
slaps.
bars over and over.
Over and over.
And it's such an ill document because people ignore it when it comes to their own shit.
And then
Yeah.
when it comes to other people's shit, no, look right here, bro. Look right here.
Yup.
It says you shouldn't be doing
Yo,
this.
you shouldn't.
You should now, but you have violated.
He said thou, not
Thou.
thou. He said
That's
me.
right, thou. That's right.
Not
Thou.
Brian.
It didn't say thee. It said thou. Thou shalt not.
Yup.
It's like, come on, man. I want Nas. Listen, I like envelope pushes. I don't even think Lil Nas is pushing the envelope. I just think Lil Nas is being Lil Nas because that's what he's into. He's a gay man. I salute him for living his truth. You know what I
He
mean?
knows the reaction
your
he's going
thing.
to get, and that's why he does it. But at the same time, he's living his truth. So he's like, if I live my truth and it has this reaction, that's a win-win.
But
Like most people
That's right.
can't wait. Most people can't wait to stir some shit up, create some controversy.
That's right.
He just got to be himself
That's right.
to create controversy.
I want
do you
people-
think it's him or the people around him who doing that?
No,
I think it's him.
Yeah.
I think it's all him. Yes, man.
Yeah.
Like we didn't even scratch the surface of Lil Nas X with Old Town Road. He did that record. It was a cool record. He
Peace.
got it off. But man, if you're being honest, Lil Nas X elevated when he set himself free.
Mm.
He would have still been, in the closet trying to make
But that happens
records
to
just to
everybody.
stay on.
Mm.
It wouldn't have been organic. It wouldn't have been authentic. Now that he's being his true, authentic self, he get another #1 record. He's making the videos he want to make.
That's what happened when
He
you
does
come
the
out being
performances he
gay.
want to do.
That's what happened. But I bet you come out telling everybody you eat pork. It's gonna go. It's gonna go less.
Man,
This
if
guy.
If you get gay, you go up. You eat pork, you go down. I hide my plate every time. I put another plate on top. I know I got pork on my plate.
I really wish we had somebody from the LGBT community in here right now to tell him how crazy he sounds.
LGBT community.
It's like, God damn, are you trying to say that? I'm not even having this conversation.
No.
I'm not even entertaining
Do you
this.
understand what
No, I
I'm
think we need
saying?
to talk about it because people who eat pork are discriminated against, bro.
Man, stop.
They
I'm
are.
trying to tell
They
you.
can't get to heaven. Yo, God, why'd you make that animal so delicious if we can't eat it?
Put it on a grill. Put barbecue sauce on it. For
Barbecue
what?
sauce.
Deuteronomy 14:8 says, you should not touch the flesh of a dead pig, nonetheless eat.
So how you know that you don't know nothing about the gay thing?
You going to hell, Wax, by your own logic, okay? You are going to hell.
God gonna forgive me for eating that pork.
No, he not.
And I'm asking forgiveness again.
No, he not. So God gonna forgive for by your.
No doubt. He forgave us 7 times 7.
What were
Listen,
you
my
trying to- what were you trying to say?
my pops told me.
You just went, so God, and then you start speaking. You were speaking in tongues, bro. Yo, God took over in that moment.
As long as you can ask for forgiveness.
God had enough of wax in that
Listen,
moment.
I'm telling you.
Listen, long-
Take
Speaking
the
of
sin out
tongue.
this
He's
man.
making it tongue.
Take the sin out this man. Touch this man. Take the sin out this man. Take the sin out this man. Take it out of the man. Let it out. Let the evil spirit out of you.
Boy, you want to
Son,
be pastor
bro.
so bad.
That's why you got
He
bald
want- he
spot.
want to do it so
So that's
bad.
why he's bald,
How you
because
gonna
God
get
been
the
rubbing
power?
on that
I'm
head
telling
trying to get the sin out of him.
That's
So
why Wax got
goddamn
that bald spot. Exactly.
Take the sin out of this man.
Sin out this man. Lord
I
have
used to get a lot of
mercy.
prayer for real. My mom always used to tell me to go pray for me. Pray for that one.
Listen, I want
Yeah.
Lil Nas X to keep pushing the envelope.
I want him to make out with a pig.
Oh my gosh. What if he eat pork?
want to make out with a pig?
Yo,
bro.
Lil Nas X eat pork.
I bet you Lil Nas X don't eat pork. I bet you he don't.
What does that make you, dude? What does that
Word is
make?
born.
I'm half of him.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Just said it.
You buy?
No, because he do.
Yo,
No,
you are bi, dude.
no. How am
You're
I
bi,
buy?
bro.
I'm buy pork.
You're bi pork. Yeah.
I'm buy pork.
You're bi pork, dude.
Hey, Lil Nas X, you keep doing your thing, bro.
Blessings,
Okay,
bro.
I want to see.
I ain't mad at you.
I want you to, man, keep pissing these people off because they just everybody's so full of shit when
Yeah.
it comes to like just who does what and who does this and this person shouldn't do this,
Who
this person shouldn't do
cares?
that. Like that's my point. I don't get when I say I don't care, it's just like, bro, are y'all serious?
Yeah.
Let that man live his life.
Yeah.
We all trying to figure it out. And you know what? I gotta applaud anybody who's living their truth. Live
Yeah, man.
free, man. Be who you are.
I'd rather
man.
do
Like,
that than kill yourself. 'Cause a lot of people like just kill themselves
Think
and
about
stuff like
that.
that. That's fucked up.
That's
Yeah.
and
They
honestly,
just come out.
honestly,
The
that's
closet
real.
hot. It's hot.
That's
in the closet.
real. That's real. Climate change is real. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Listen, you didn't hear what he said.
Yo.
If you heard what he said, it'll make sense. He said it's hot in that closet.
Oh,
And I,
fuck outta there.
said climate change is real because the temperature is sky high.
Yeah,
we ain't
man.
got time for this shit, man.
Yo,
Be
come out,
free.
man.
For a second, bro. You know how they always like, he's just a left-wing mouthpiece hired by the Democratic Party. They be saying that about Charlamagne. I'm like, for a second, I looked at you like, oh, wait, what the fuck? You just went from the gay project to the climate change that quick? What else
He
we
tried to
need?
sneak
Gun
that in.
control? What
Listen, all I'm simply saying is what Wax said is true.
Yeah,
When you can't be free,
yeah.
you kill yourself.
Yeah, you
Yo,
end up killing
A lot of
yourself.
people be doing that
But
shit.
they don't
I'm
want to get
telling you.
accepted, man.
Let people be who they are when you make people feel like they gotta marginalize themselves, when you make people feel small, and you make people feel like they're not accepted, that's when they go out there and make permanent decisions based off temporary feelings.
Man, they gonna kill you, bro.
So if I see,
They gonna kill you, bro.
I don't give a damn.
Because yesterday for your birthday, you dropping it like it's hot. Today, you're wearing a fucking female NBA jersey.
Hold on,
Talking about
hold on,
how
time out,
important
time out.
it is to kiss dudes.
Let's be clear. This ain't just no female NBA jersey. This is the motherfucking South Carolina legend, AJ motherfucking Asia Wilson.
Yeah, that's
Okay?
fire.
Yeah.
Asia is fire.
Yeah,
Asia
she
got a
money.
statue in front of the Colonial Life
Yeah.
Arena. And you know,
Money,
I'm rooting for everybody from South Carolina always.
I haven't seen you wore the jersey of that lineman that played for South Carolina.
What lineman from South
What was
Carolina?
that guy's name?
Who?
He was nice.
He went to Tampa Bay now.
Who?
He was nice.
No, but she's from South Carolina. We know her peoples and
Oh,
like
yeah.
this, like
Friends.
family.
Her
Yeah.
brother Puff. Like I
Yeah,
know,
yeah, it's
I know
family.
Asia. Like
I played football with her brother, like real.
Yeah, I've been watching Asia since she
Yeah.
was in college at the University of South Carolina. Like she went to high school in South Carolina. Like she's really a South Carolina legend. I got a Chris Middleton jersey at the crib too.
No, you don't.
I just didn't wear it because they lost last night. Chris Middleton from the 843.
No, they
Charleston,
won.
South
He be
Carolina.
getting busy though.
Oh, the Bucks lost. What are you
No,
talking?
they won.
Bro, knock it off. The Bucks lost last night.
No, Trey Young went down with that ankle injury.
And so did Giannis.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking
Yes.
2 games ago.
No.
Giannis got his leg injured.
Yeah,
Holy
last night. The
shit.
Hawks won
Giannis
last
hurt?
night.
It was over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might be a wrap.
Chris
bro.
Middleton's from the 843. He went to Portugal High School in Charleston, South Carolina. Listen, I love seeing my
Zion,
people from
too.
South Carolina prosper.
You got Zion?
Nah, I don't got no Zion yet.
Yeah, Zion.
Only reason I don't got no Zion yet because it's Zion.
But it's too popping.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I love Zion though. I salute
he the
him.
man.
And the difference is, and it's not, I'm South Carolina all day, the whole state, but that's upstate. Like Asia is from the metro,
No,
Columbia.
she right there.
I got my own
Literally.
day in Columbia. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? My
right.
wife went to the University
What
of South
day?
Carolina. Charlemagne the God Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do.
That's what I was asking.
What?
That's what I was wondering.
He said, what day?
What day, motherfucker?
Like
Like
a
of
date.
the month.
You forgot your
No.
I thought it was Juneteenth. It just
I'm all
passed.
about South Carolina all day. That's my state, bro. They got my back. You know what I mean? Yo,
What
this
day is it?
fucking frauds,
They
you gotta
gave
remember,
it to me. Ask
one
them.
day
Nah,
a year.
it's April something.
One
man.
day April something my ass.
Yo,
You know why I
Come
don't?
on.
I'm gonna tell you something. You know why I don't? I'm gonna tell you why I don't know the date.
Said
Um,
June 18th.
No. I think
Juneteenth?
I'm pretty sure it's definitely in April. But I've been trying to put together.
Hold on. Watch that shit. Not even in April. I'm gonna Google
What?
it. I'm gonna Google it. Go. Keep
No,
telling your lie.
I was
Keep
trying
telling
to
your
put
lie.
together- I've been trying to put together.
No, it's definitely he definitely got it.
Keep telling your lie, bro.
Keep
Keep telling your lie.
Everybody's
Keep
looking-
digging your grave, bro.
No, I've been
Keep
trying to
digging your
put.
grave,
I've been
bro.
trying to put together a Charlemagne the God Day for that day since I got the day. And my homegirl, her name is Michelle Austin. God bless the dead. Michelle was the promotions director at Hot 103.9 in Columbia, South Carolina. So she's been talking to me about putting it together. We were supposed to do something last year, and then COVID hit.
Peace.
And then we couldn't do it this year because we were still like kind of in the pandemic. So 2022, and I'm still going to do it. But Michelle was like really, really, really orchestrating it and putting it together and everything else. So, you know, rest in peace to Michelle Austin. But it's definitely in April.
Do you know what day it is? Charlemagne the God Day
What day is
in South Carolina.
Columbia, South Carolina. What day is it?
June 29th,
No, it's not. It's my birthday.
which is impressive that you forgot it.
That's not because that's not the day.
That's the day.
No,
June
it's
29th.
not.
It says
It's
Charlemagne
your
the God
birthday,
Day.
bro?
No, it's not. I got the proclamation at the house. He's not even talking.
Well, you gotta ask them. They gave it to him.
I got the
They gonna ask
proclamation
him.
at the house. It's not in June. If it was my birthday, I would know. I wish it was my birthday. That'd be so easy.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
your birthday, bro.
No, it's
Bro,
not.
It better not be a birthday.
It's not my birthday. I know for a fact it's not my birthday. It's in April. I got the proclamation at the house from
I do
Stephen
remember.
Benjamin.
I don't think it's your birthday either.
No, it's not. What's wrong with you guys? It's actually
Yo, you don't
April 8th.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
It's
is.
possible.
You just
It's
made that
possible.
shit up.
It's
Yo.
April 8th.
Yeah, it's possible.
I'm looking at it right now. Look,
hmm
because I'm looking at when they gave me the award.
So how much do
April
I got to donate to university to get that shit?
8th. What? No, that's not. That wasn't from the school. That was from Steve Benjamin, the mayor of Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, April 8th. April 8th is
Yeah,
Charlemagne the
dope.
God Day in Columbia, South Carolina. Next year, we're definitely doing something.
Is that when they made you a Democratic operative?
No, man.
You are a Democratic operative, right?
It depends. Like, we had Secretary Pete on yesterday. They told me I was too hard on him.
How? Wait a minute,
This
what?
guy's so stupid.
What?
They told me I was too hard on him.
What do you mean?
I don't know. They said I was pressing him too much because my whole thing was saying to him like, we was having a great conversation, but it was like
What was it about?
a lot of different things. I asked him. I said, "You think that the fate of because they always say the democracy is at stake. So do you think America's democracy is at stake?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Well, how come Democrats don't act like it then?" Because if something is at stake,
Yeah, for real.
right? If it's going to be the end of something as we know it,
You'll put your all in.
imagine if the Avengers were just sitting around like, oh, if there was no sense of urgency at the in Endgame.
House on fire.
You know what I'm saying? If there was no sense of urgency in Infinity War,
Yeah.
how would you be looking at the Avengers?
Well, that's how that Miss Universe. What's the name of the girl?
Oh,
that
Captain
just
Marvel.
pops in whenever she feels like it.
Captain
Storm.
Marvel was the illest.
Nah.
Nah, I'll tell you why. Captain Marvel said the illest shit in all of Endgame, and people
Oh,
forget
please
about it.
Stop it.
When Don Cheadle goes, "Where the fuck have you been?" And she goes, "It's more than one planet out here in this solar system, and they don't have you motherfuckers." That's a perfectly great, logical answer.
Yeah.
What do you tell you? You
Why?
got Thor here, the Incredible Hulk. What y'all need me for?
So that's what a husband's supposed to say to his wife. There's so many fucking girls out here. How you expect me to... All right. It made sense, right?
Huh?
Thinking I'm searching. Hold on, I'm Doctor Strange in it. Let me see. It's about 14 million different logical explanations for that. I get no, haven't found one. Doctor Strange at least found one. I didn't find one in what you said just now. What'd you say?
I'm saying, like you said, it was like there's so many other planets out here, so many other women out here. That's why men go out.
Nah, bro.
Is that how you feel, Wax?
Mm-mm,
No, not at all. I'm happy.
mm-mm.
I'm probably gonna get married before you because like I didn't know you was gonna get married so fast. So I want to beat you. I always wanted to beat you before you did that.
Nah, you're not gonna beat me, bro.
Is that soon?
He said December
December,
Oh,
bro.
I ain't even hear that. My fucking.
When do you guys go on vacation, by the way?
next week.
No. When you guys take your, don't you take winter?
Oh
vacation
yeah,
or
I'm
something?
taking the whole
Mhm.
month of December off, probably.
Oh, so you guys probably won't be able to be there.
When is it?
Yeah, figure that out.
December 18th.
I said I'm taking the whole month off.
Oh, but I thought you usually go to Anguilla.
No, I'm not going to Anguilla for a month. I'll probably go to Anguilla like after Christmas.
Yeah. So when?
I'll go after
Okay.
Christmas.
So is it around? Or a destination is around?
It will be on the West Coast.
Okay, I'm not
Yeah.
mad. Yeah.
Not too big.
You got it already
Not too
planned
big.
out and everything?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
How much work did you do on this?
None of it.
Okay.
None
perfect.
of it.
I don't
And
feel
you're
so
not
bad then.
supposed to.
I don't feel
It's not
bad.
our
You're not
day.
though.
supposed to.
Why? It's not our day. We got dressed like everybody
That's
else.
right. That's right.
Right? You the only one in a white dress. I'm dressed like all my friends.
Bruh,
She said I could wear white tee, but I got the.
You can't wear white.
thing.
don't do that, man.
Don't
What
wear
are you
white.
talking about? It's
bro.
gonna be dope.
You put on a tie to go to court, but not for your wedding?
I
That's
went.
fucked up.
I went to court with a tie.
Yes.
No, I did not.
You never went to. Yes, you
Hell
did.
no, I did not.
What'd you have on in court?
I had a black tee on. That was my.
You're a
like-
liar. Oh, he's lying. He's a goddamn liar. If
No,
you
I had some baggy ass church pants. I had some.
Black tee. That's my dress shirt.
No, I did.
You know what I'm saying?
I did have some slippery shoes though, but I didn't have I had a black tee on.
He's lying.
You were there?
No.
No,
But he
he
had on a
didn't go-
shirt and tie.
No, I did not go.
When you
with a
saying
shirt and
Amazing
tie.
Grace?
I did not have a shirt and tie because I went with my coach. He took me from football practice. My coach took
Man,
me
they
to
should have
court.
put you in
He's
jail.
still in jail.
They should have gave you a little light year or something. I can't believe you would disrespect the court like that.
I was tired of that shit, man. What are you
Yo.
talking about?
You wore cleats?
It was like, listen, whatever this charge is, you gonna take me, you're not gonna take me. What you want to
No,
do?
that's not true. You could have. You did beat it.
Praise the Lord. So it was all God.
It's all God.
Psalms 91
I
took
guess
me
you
out
know
of
what.
there,
In
boy.
church, they say "come as you are," so I guess it don't matter.
That's it. So you,
know
think
what
I'm
I mean?
gonna really act like that
Yeah,
for
if you
that?
got an anointing on your life, you might as well.
Praise the Lord.
But for her, you should show her that I care
I'm
about
gonna
you
do
in a
something.
real way.
I'm
Like, fuck people up, man. Come out there in the suit and tie, you know what I mean? A nice fitted joint. Everybody be like, oh, shit, I never seen Wax.
You
with
wore a
suit and
suit
tie.
to his wedding.
I know.
You definitely did. You definitely
Yeah.
had a
I didn't
yeah,
even recognize you.
Yeah,
You did. You did. You did.
I did.
Yeah.
You did.
All right.
And you
did.
didn't have your hat on. That was another thing.
You know
never
what?
had on?
Don't tell her this because she gonna.
No,
make me go
Carla's
to-
right. He wore a
Carla.
full. That's right. He definitely had a suit
I
and tie
told her I
on at my
couldn't fit
wedding.
suits.
That's right.
All right.
You
Do
look
it.
weird without a hat on too. Like you look
Yeah.
different.
And
You
at,
look-
and at
yeah,
Frosty's
boss
wedding,
right.
you had a suit and tie on.
I did.
yeah.
I didn't have a tie.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't because I couldn't find a tie.
Yes, you did. Because everybody was like, "Yo, they
had
were,
a bet.
They were betting if Wax would wear Tim's with his suit. Would he wear Tim's in the fitted with his suit? He kept it fitted on. He didn't wear the Tim's.
No, I wore the Timbs. I had to fit it.
You didn't have to fit it? I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, people just want to see the ball spot. That's it.
How big is it?
It's
Are you
chilling.
like
Yo, put this back in the conversation about Lil Nas X later so we can, you know what I'm saying? Have Schultz asking Wax how big it is. You know what I mean? just so they don't sound too homophobic. Okay?
how am I homophobic?
I'm not. I just don't care.
I want him to go make out and shit.
I want him to fucking do Biggie's 10 Crack Commandments over and really piss all of y'all the fuck off.
And how would he do it?
I don't know, but he can figure it out.
10
one day
crack
we eat pork.
commandments.
Boy!
Bruh. Number 10.
Don't eat pork.
What is number 10? You got the 10 crack commandments.
Don't
What?
eat pork.
It starts at 10, right?
I don't know. I'm not playing
If
this
it's
game.
10 crack commandments, I hope so.
Maybe it starts at 1, it goes to 10.
But no, let's, huh?
Maybe it starts at 1 and goes to 10.
One. How does it start off?
Number 10.
Oh, yeah, it starts
No.
off at 10. It goes down, it counts down. 10.
Rule number uno.
Rule nombre uno. Never let no one know how much dough you hold.
Okay, yeah, I guess it
'Cause
is
you
one.
know
the
Just-
jealousy.
Credit, there's something, cheddar
jealousy,
breed, cheddar
breeds.
breed, jealousy.
Yeah, the cheddar breeds jealousy.
Number
Get your
2.
ass fucked up.
Salute to Biggie, man. We miss
Yeah,
Biggie
word
so
up.
much, man.
Number 1.
Biggie balanced things out. You know what I'm saying? Biggie comes from an era where you could say she looks so good, I'll suck on her daddy's dick, and nobody flinched.
Yo, nobody asked who he was looking at. I would love to know who that girl is.
They love calling me gay.
Ooh.
Guess who don't give a fuck?
You.
I bet you'd be mad somebody say you eat pork. No, I don't eat no
I
pork.
would.
That's what I'm trying to
I would be
say.
But
No, I
they
don't
call
know
you
what you're
gay.
trying to
They don't say you suck dicks, and they don't say you take it in the
They
ass.
absolutely do.
They say you suck dicks and take it in the ass?
They absolutely do.
Who's
That's kinda wild.
And you know what I do?
That's
Come on,
fighting
come on, come
words,
on.
though.
I need to read
Come on.
that.
And you know what I do?
What is it?
Feed into it.
What do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, man. I've been trolling people for years. I used to have the dolls behind. You know,
That
what?
was
Let me tell you.
hilarious.
That was hilarious. Nobody. It was so funny watching people go crazy
You know how
on YouTube.
they was my people was mad at me like, yo, bro, what's up, yo?
I used to have the two male dolls in the back, the Envy doll and the Charlemagne doll, and have them in different sexual positions every interview. And
love
people
that.
would they would go crazy
The
in the
funny
YouTube
part-
comments. I would never say anything about it. Just every day, they'd be right behind my shoulder. I'm on there just talking about whatever I want. I never mentioned them once.
Yo,
And they
real
would
serious
go
conversations too.
Serious. Serious. Yo, so much to the point. I had a whole storyline. I could put together a whole storyline of videos from them dolls. Because at the end, I put two girl dolls up there. It was a Diamond and Princess doll from Crime Mob. And I put, I've been delivered.
Hilarious.
And I had my arm
Hilarious.
around both dolls
Hilarious.
and put Envy off to the side looking sad. I do shit like that. I don't give a fuck. That's why in a I can understand why Lil Nas is doing that. Number one, that's who he is. But number two, he's like, fuck y'all gonna be mad anyway. Let me troll the shit out y'all
And get
motherfuckers.
money
Rule
and
number
get numbers.
1.
Let's pay some bills, Alex.
All right, guys, we need to take a break for a second because we need to make sure that you're delivering the best dick possible. And the way you're going to do that is with Blue Chew. This is a no-brainer, okay? You want to satisfy your wife, you want to satisfy your girlfriend, you want to satisfy your side chick, you're going to do it with the Chew. Same active ingredients as inside Viagra or Cialis, but with the Chew, the one that we use, you are delivering that prime time dang-a-lang all night long, okay? And this is what you're going to do. You're going to get it for free. That's right. Best dick of your life you get for free. All you got to do is pay $5 shipping, okay? You go to BlueChew.com, Al. They're going to go to BlueChew.com and make sure that you use the promo code IDIOTS, okay? It's IDIOTS. BlueChew.com, promo code IDIOTS, and you are going to get that shit for free. All you got to do is pay $5 shipping. Enjoy. Ladies, you enjoy. Let's get back to the show.
That Blue Chew, let's do some Freshly, man.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
talk
let's do
about
that.
Freshly. Freshly pulled up on the Brilliant Idiots, you know what I mean? Because they rock with the show and rock with what we're doing. So we're all trying to get in shape and eat right? Even though it's already summer, you should have been there already. You know, if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. But Freshly can help. Their delicious meals are designed by nutritionists and cooked by chefs, making it easier to eat better. Grocery shopping and cooking can be a pain, especially right now. And with Freshly, you don't have to. Your meals arrive cooked and fresh every week, so you can keep your fridge stocked and skip the trip to the store. Ordering is easy. Visit Freshly.com and choose from over 30 delicious, satisfying, better-for-you meals like steak, peppercorn, sausage, baked panini, or their chicken pesto bowl. Freshly can fit your lifestyle with a variety of plans and meals to pick from that. Work for your dietary needs, preferences, taste, and family size. And now, our listeners can try Freshly for just $6.16 per meal. Stop searching the internet for healthy food near me every night and start living life freshly. Your meals are always delivered fresh, never frozen, and are ready to heat and enjoy in just 3 minutes. With new meals added each week, Freshly brings the convenience of chef-made, nutritionist-designed classics right to your kitchen. Right now, Freshly is offering our listeners $40 off your first 2 orders when you go to freshly.com/idiots. Stop stressing about dinner. Go to freshly.com/idiots for $40 off your first 2 orders. That's freshly.com/idiots for $40 off your first 2 orders. Now let's get back to the show.
The announcements are a very important part of what we do in church.
Church announcement show.
Yo, the Infamous tour. Go get them tickets. We just released tickets for San Francisco. That show's closest sold out. Vegas. Go check out Vegas. We're gonna be adding more. I think we added another one in San Diego. The first one got sold out. Man, thank you guys so much for coming to these shows and supporting everything. And the special tapings in Austin are all sold out, but we're gonna see. Maybe we add another one there. News to come next week. Thank y'all so much, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, this tour is gonna be wild. So I'm excited for y'all to see.
Waxy, you got some
Yes,
church
of
announcements?
course. All my herbs is out there in LA. Please go get that. And I also have the 4th of July sale for my lemonades. Only I do is go to Wax 4th of July and get 25% off. You know what I'm saying? Go to who'swax.net and go get some of that lemonade y'all need.
You a sellout, bro. You ain't do no wax Juneteenth. You gonna wax 4th of July?
That's
You know what? I don't even know what it's all about anyway. Just listen, at the end of the day, we're going to get more and more lemonade, so it's going to be a day
what
for
discount
wax.
would you give for Juneteenth? Like
Juneteenth?
Who's black? Who's black with who's wax?
Listen, Juneteenth, like, I'll give a first 100 off. Matter of fact, if you put a code...
Juneteenth is past.
It is?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
How late are you, dude?
Man, it's a new holiday,
you
man. Listen,
black late for a black holiday?
I ain't even get with the old holidays. How I'm going to get with the new holidays? A new holiday,
You
right?
knew 4th of July.
Because look how long it's been.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just going with it. If
You want me to remember Kwanzaa? Okay,
You
over
can't
Christmas.
remember your own holiday.
April,
Exactly.
Stop.
April 8th, baby.
Stop. This guy can't remember his
April
It's
own
your
eighth.
own holiday. You know what I'm
Charlemagne
saying?
God Day, Columbia, South Carolina. Listen, blackeffect.com. Make sure you go to blackeffect.com. Subscribe to all the podcasts we got on the Black Effect. We launched the What podcast with Nyla Simone and Mouse Jones. Executive produced by Darren Byrne.
Hey.
Our guy D-Block. You know, D-Block was very instrumental in our MTV2 careers, you know, way back when. So salute up my guy D-Block. And make sure you go get We've Got Answers on Audible. Salute to my peoples at Audible, my partners at Audible. Great folks over there. We've Got Answers is an audiobook I put out a couple months ago. Basically, any question that white people would have towards black people, it can be answered on We've Got Answers. I mean, we got everybody on there from, you know, Tamika Mallory to Nina Turner to Teslin Figaro to David Banner to New York City's next mayor, Eric Adams. I think he's going to be the next mayor. I don't know what the hell's going on. I saw something this morning about they had a bunch of fake ballots they had to throw out.
Come on, man.
What was it? They had, what they have, tryout ballots
Yeah,
or
I
some
ain't gonna
shit
lie
like
to
that.
you.
I read something this morning.
Oh,
Test ballots. And it was like 100 or something.
Oh, now y'all believe in fake ballots.
Man, I don't know what's going on. I just know they said it was test ballots. I don't know what the hell's going
I see.
on.
Now the election's rigged. I see.
What do you mean? The election been rigged since
it.
Trump won.
Duh.
What
So you trying to say Trump didn't do that?
Yeah, election been rigged since Trump won. But what else? Tamika Mallory, State of Emergency, How to Win in the Country We Built, bestseller. It's out right now on Black
Oh.
Privilege Publishing. And this beauty right here, man, August 3rd, Shallow Waters, Anita Kopax. Okay, and this stirring and lyrical debut novel, perfect for fans of The Water Dancer and the Legacy of Orisha series, the Yoruba deity of the sea, Yemiya, is brought to vivid life as she discovers the power of Black resilience, love, and feminine strength in antebellum America. This will be out August 3rd on Black Privilege Publishing, everywhere you buy books, but you can pre-order now. Shallow Waters by Anita Kopax. Now,
God, boy, you could sell some books. You make me want to read.
hey, man, you know.
I ain't do it yet, but you make me want to read the way you say it. I promise. I picked up a book and I said, "Why?
Who doesn't want to read books?
I ain't do nothing to me yet."
My mother was an English teacher. You know what I'm saying? So she kept the
Yeah.
book in my face, and she was a Jehovah's Witness. So if I wasn't reading my book of Bible stories or something out of the Bible, it was go get something from the library. And we had the Book It program. You know what I mean? You had to read 4 books to get a free pizza. So my mama was like, yo, make sure you read things that don't pertain to you. And I like pizza, so I used to run through a bunch of books. I like to read. I'm reading right now. I'm reading.
I'm so
Let's
happy
talk
I
about the
read.
news.
What is that?
We got you a cake.
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
Potato salad
Absolutely.
with raisins.
Hey,
Happy birthday to
ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. I'm my white homie sang the Stevie Wonder version. And none of my black homies sang the Stevie Wonder version of me all week.
I'm mumming this one.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Hey.
Should we do the old-fashioned one?
Happy birthday to you.
Boom.
Happy birthday to you.
Boom.
Happy birthday, dear Charlemagne the God.
Leonard.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay. Thank y'all. Light a blunt, Wax.
I'm about to.
Yo, can we get some forks and knives?
Hold on, I gotta jump. I gotta jump on this Zoom, man.
I was wondering,
Yo, bro,
like, what are you doing?
what type of cake is that?
we like mid-podcast.
What type of cake is that
I
anyway?
forgot I had to get on this
Ice
Zoom
cream
real
cake.
quick.
Oh, it's ice cream.
Hold on.
I cream.
Oh, it's with cookie dough. That's
Hold on.
fire.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break for a second because we need to talk to you about mental health.
Oh man, let me handle this one.
Oh, shit, Sean.
Come on
Take it
now,
away,
come
my
on now,
bro. We
come
got the
on now.
OG.
Come on now. Oh, come on now. All right. The world is racing to get back to normal, okay, and start meeting up in person again. We're doing that. And that is actually good. That is actually good for our mental health. Fellowship is very important. All right. After the year we've had, getting back to feeling normal takes time. Okay. But while we was on lockdown during the pandemic, I know for a fact that telehealth shot through the roof, and a lot of people were doing Zoom calls with their therapists, and a lot of people were using Talkspace. Okay. A lot of people were using Talkspace. All right. People were overwhelmed by it all. And, you know, they weren't alone. So it was very important to find the support that we all needed, and Talkspace provided that. Whether you were a parent, student, millennial, or just someone having a hard day, Talkspace provided and still can provide the support to help you feel better with a single message. Okay. Set goals with your therapist, and they can help you make sure that you're progressing. All right. Talkspace works around your schedule at your convenience. Send and receive unlimited messages with your dedicated therapist in the app. Stop wasting, you know, how you're feeling with the group chat. Talk to somebody that can actually help you. Okay. And whether you're experiencing depression, anxiety, or other problems, Talkspace is the #1 online therapy platform to help you sort through any issue. Talkspace therapists are experts in dozens of specialties: anxiety, depression, relationships, and more, to help you start feeling better. Okay. Start feeling better with a single message. Match with a licensed therapist when you go to Talkspace.com and get $100 off your first month with the promo code IDIOTS. That's $100 off when you use code IDIOTS at Talkspace.com. Let's get back to the show. Thank you for the cake, man.
Yo, you're welcome.
You know, I was talking to y'all earlier. You know, we had Ebony Williams on the show. Our homie Ebony Williams. She's the host of the
Peace.
Holding Court podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. First Black housewife on the Real Housewives of New York. This is a very sharp young lady. And I love the conversation that Ebony had. I'm actually going to send it to you, Alex, so you can, you know, insert it. But basically, Ebony said she would be the type of wife that would curate the house, make sure the house looks good, make sure the house smells good, make sure the house is always clean. You'd have a hot meal every day.
Respect.
You know what I mean? Everything. She would hold everything down at the house, but she don't want to pay no bills.
If coming home to a sanctuary is important to you, if coming home to a curated home where you are king of your castle, where it looks good, it smells good, there's a hot meal, you don't have to worry about where your clothes are, they're clean, they're hanging up, everything's organized, your kids are clean, they've done their homework, those things, I'm the woman for you. I really believe a woman's role is to curate a safe, very comfortable, loving home.
So I cater to you by
I agree.
Destiny's Child.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I could be. I
Well,
don't think
now, yeah.
I don't think a man can make a house a home.
Yeah, I
just
believe
don't.
that's a woman's role. That said, I'm not paying no mortgage. No, I'm not paying no mortgage. I'm dead ass.
Not even half.
Not even $5. Not even $5
What about bills? You paying some bills?
Not even five.
What about-
I'm not ever gonna laugh about that.
I'm dead. Ebony, I'm dead. The fuck
I'm
serious.
dead ass. But yeah,
You know, I like the fact that you said that because you are an independent woman. You got your own money. You don't need no
Absolutely.
man for nothing.
no.
But that's what.
But if I'm going to be your wife, right, and you're gonna be my husband, be my husband.
Word,
And
word.
everybody has a different standard. I have
Yeah.
tons of girlfriends at various income levels. They pay up to half. Some pay 70% of their mortgage.
Hell, I wouldn't know. And now half is fine with me. I'm
Yeah.
not doing 70.
and I don't judge it.
I do half.
There's a lie.
But-
There's a lie. And I don't judge it at all. I think it works for their marriage. And let's be clear. What I know from a failed marriage, you got to do what works for your marriage,
Mhm.
not anybody else's, right? So I love it. You like it? I love it. But for me, protecting and providing is paramount.
What if I hire someone to do all the things that she just said?
Well,
Yeah,
What
you
if I
want the
hire-
companionship though?
What if I hire a personal chef? What if I hire a cleaning lady?
you
Not
would
the same.
even with that, your wife, I believe, would still be holding down certain things just
Yeah.
because that's just what wives do. You know what I mean? Because guess what? Everybody needs a supervisor. You know what I'm saying?
Manager, some type-
exactly. So even if
Yeah.
you're hiring those people to do certain things, the woman in the house still has to dictate what needs
Yes.
to be done where.
I guess it depends on what the house looks like. Like at a certain point in time, there's diminishing returns for like cleaning the house and cooking. Like if you got a 1-bedroom apartment and you cook, clean, take care of everything,
Yeah,
groceries
yeah.
there, we're good.
She also said
Yeah.
kids too, and with the ill thing that she
Well,
said,
kids is different. She
she
don't
said-
have any kids, so we don't know if that's
but
true.
but listen,
she
but this
said,
the
yeah.
ill thing she said. She didn't just say her kids. She said your kids. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
So she said your kids, possibly your kids. So
Yeah.
you might come in with kids
yeah.
if she's
Right.
willing to hold that down.
That's big.
I'm just saying, like, if we're living in like a
Huge.
$25 million mansion, if you think it's an even exchange for like preparing my scrambled eggs in the morning and me buying a $25 million mansion, like you got something off.
Yeah, but guess what? You're lying to yourself. Every man lies to himself. Would you rather have the $25 million mansion or a bad woman?
$25 million.
You're a liar.
Because
Nah.
that mansion comes with bad women.
But that's the point. Either way, you still want the woman. You're still gonna get a woman there, and you're not gonna want something just to smash all the time.
Nah, I'm
No,
telling you,
I'll
you
take
want
my
that.
wife over anything.
For
I
sure.
thought we just when you said bad woman, I thought you just meant like.
But that's what I mean. Your wife is a bad
Oh
woman.
no. I thought you meant just like a bad. I thought you were afraid to say bad bitch.
No. Your wife is a
Yeah.
bad woman.
Of course.
Yeah.
No. I hear what you're saying. Like, I don't know. I personally like that. I just don't. I like that equation. I love being taken care of. I think it's a really
Mhm.
amazing situation, and really, honestly, like it taps into my heart. Like if a girl takes care of me and she wants me to be taken, my
Yeah,
girl
play
takes
your
care of me. She
role.
wants
And that's
me to
why you take care of her.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's why you take care of that mortgage and the bills
Mhm.
and
Hey,
everything else. The
gotta
reason
do
I
it.
like what Ebony said is because it was Ebony saying it. Because you
Mhm.
always hear the chick that ain't got nothing
Yeah.
talking about how, she want a man to take care of everything.
Oh, interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's interesting.
It's always the chick who can't take care of themselves that's saying they want a man to take care of everything.
Did you hear that
Have to make
dizzy
it happen.
fucking chick the other day on it was going viral a little bit, and she was like her ex put her in a new apartment, but he got to keep paying for it because he brought her up to a new lifestyle, and he can't just take her away from that new lifestyle since
Now, ex what?
ex-boyfriend.
Yikes.
Oh, no, ex-boyfriend. No way. Ex-boyfriend, you don't owe that.
Nothing.
Ex-husband.
Right though?
Ex-
you,
ex-
you saw the clip I'm talking
I
about?
saw the clip. Yeah.
Ex-husband, yes.
Yes.
Ex-boyfriend,
Ex-husband,
no.
Wait, hold on. Ex-husband, if we're married and then we become divorced, I still got to pay your bills?
If you brought me to
Yeah.
this lifestyle, yes.
That's actually.
So you gonna make her go back to the ghetto or the projects or wherever she was going?
Oh yeah,
at?
you got to talk.
Yes.
No. You
Nah,
got to
they
talk.
coming
to some
after
rich people.
you.
No, you can't even do that.
And
Like,
you have me in a mansion?
yeah, I'm not gonna say who it is, but I'll tell you after the pod. But I was at this person's really big plush house, and they were like, "Yeah, my wife got the same kind of house right down the street." And I'm like, "Really?" And they was like, "Yeah, because when you get a divorce, when she goes to court, she has to maintain the same
Mhm.
lifestyle as you
Yes.
did, especially being that they got young kids. You can't do that.
Why?
Can't go
I
to
don't
the
know.
kids.
That's the way the
Mommy
law
house
works.
is over there and daddy house is over here. Ain't gonna do it.
Where's the patriarchy when it comes to this shit?
Hey man, you
Double standards, baby.
That's right. This guy lived a certain lifestyle, His wife was with him. They had kids. You can't scale down.
But
Well,
it speaks to kind of what Ebony says, because she says she'll stop working and take care of the house. So it's like she had to sacrifice her career.
For sure.
Okay.
That's
True.
why you
That's
gotta
a good
keep it.
point.
So that's
Sure.
another
Now, I
thing
don't know if
that's
Ebony
important.
said that, but
Yeah, I ain't hear that
I like
either.
that. I like where you took the conversation.
I like that logic, but these rules,
I know she said that.
No, I
these
ain't
rules
hear
were put
that.
in place when women weren't working. But I like that idea. Like, if you come up with somebody, I don't see why they shouldn't have half.
Oh,
You know
I'm with
what I
that.
mean? Like,
If-
Yeah.
if God forbid,
Don't
which-
even put it out there, but we
yeah,
know what
God
you're saying.
forbid,
Yeah.
me and my wife ever got divorced, which will never happen. I hope not. But God forbid, right? Yes, absolutely take half.
Yeah.
She been with me for 23
Yeah.
years.
Because you helped build the whole thing.
100%.
she had
But
to
if
be
you
there.
marry some girl, it doesn't work out after a year, and now you got to keep this
Nah.
girl in a mansion for the rest. Like, that's crazy.
We want prenup. We want prenup. Hell yeah. But that's
I think you should go in it with a prenup and then take the prenup after like 5 years, 6 years.
Take it
nah,
away,
don't ever take it away.
I knew a guy
Nah,
who did that.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
Guy, he ripped it up after their like second kid or third kid. He was like, nah.
You know, you
Well,
deserve
that's
half. If you do it, I give you half. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
different.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. Second, third
That's
kid
what I'm saying.
different. Because it's
Yeah.
like
5 years, 2 kids.
You're
yeah.
gonna want her to be good. You're gonna want the kid to be
Kids.
good, whatever.
That's kind of interesting. The idea, like we kind of have a prenup built into a lot of marriages, right? Like, I think they say that if you're married less than a year, it's annulled or something like that, or less than a month.
Mhm. Oh, what Kim Kardashian did.
Was that it? She got one of her marriages annulled. I think that's
I
the
think it
term.
was like right before they supposed to be like locked in.
She
got out of there.
exactly. So now
Mhm.
nobody gets anything. So it's almost like the law understands sometimes you make a mistake. So we're gonna give you a little room to see if you made the mistake. And what you're basically saying is, well, why don't you give me a little bit more room than that? Let's do a 5-year period where everybody got a prenup. And if you make it past that 5 years, it's like hopefully by then you got a family. You guys have invested in different things. You
Yes.
put time into your businesses,
Yeah,
your
look.
life. She deserves some of that.
I
man.
love that, but it's a lot of different circumstances that have to be involved. Like you said, 2 or 3 kids, man.
Yeah.
5 years, you know what I'm saying? We don't got no kids. Even if you get one, I ain't giving you half. You don't need half of, if I got $1 billion, why do you need half of my $1 billion to
Yeah,
take care of
quarter.
one kid?
Oh, that's another thing. Like we got it. Like there's limits for how much athletes get paid, but not wives. That's crazy. Like,
Salary cap. What a
you need
goddamn
salary
salary
cap, right? Like think about that.
Well,
Like
right away.
if 30 million is enough for LeBron now, like that's enough. If the NBA says that's enough for LeBron to make, he shouldn't make any more than 30 million.
Yeah,
How the fuck can Jeff Bezos' wife make 8 billion or whatever the fuck it is? Now she started the company with him, and I understand that she was like
Yeah.
doing instrumental in building it, so she deserves hers on that level. I'm not saying she's not, but maybe there's a better example of a wife that did not do that. She married a super rich guy, and now he got to hit her off with hundreds of millions of dollars.
Happens
It's like,
every
come
day,
on,
bro.
bro. You got
Wildest thing
LeBron?
I saw was Dr. Dre's wife asking for money,
Come on.
all this money, but I don't care about the money part. It was the I want money for charity. You're already getting
Come on,
Your
why you
charity.
doing
$6
this?
million.
charity. Your charity.
Mhm.
You want me to give you money to give to charity?
Ouch.
So who gets the karma? Who gets the blessing? Do you get the blessing? Because it's my money.
Yeah,
I'm giving you money to give to charities. Like
yeah.
Jeff Bezos' wife, she got the money. She uses that money that she got to give to charities.
Yeah,
She donates to a lot of them. Why would I need to pay you to donate to charity?
Yeah.
That was wild. I don't know if
She's
she
doing
won
a lot.
that, but just the request was wild.
She's doing a lot. She just want to hit on anywhere. Bad lawyer or just somebody who's greedy.
She just want to get as much as possible.
Just as much as possible. Being greedy. You ain't gotta be like that. Get out the way.
But I do respect what Ebony said. I think what Ebony said was very clear and it was very fair. And the key thing that she said was, this is what I think. She wasn't making no generalizations. She was like, she said, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and this is what I want you to do.
And
I don't have a problem with that because I think a man's job is to protect and provide.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've been on both sides. You know what I'm saying? When I first got fired from Wendy Williams' show back in the day, I was too proud to go collect unemployment. I was at home with my oldest daughter when she was born because I got fired November 2008. She was born June 2008. I stayed home with my baby while my wife went to work. You know what I'm saying? When we got behind on
Blessings.
bills and, you know, we was late on rent, she's the one that had to go stand in front of the courtroom and let the courtroom know why we weren't able to pay our bills in that
Really?
moment. Yeah, hell yeah. My wife held it all the way down. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, for me, it's like now tables have turned in a very significant way. I don't want her to do nothing. She does her personal training on the side and she holds it down. She holds down the house. She's the CEO of the house. That's what she does.
Look, I love that too. And I think it's like unfortunate. I think here's the big misconception is that men are not supportive of a woman who wants to take care of the house and take care of the kids.
Very big.
We
job.
absolutely are. 100%.
I love it.
I think the pushback comes when like there's an entitlement, especially from woman who doesn't even have kids with you and feels like they deserve this treatment because they're with you. And it's like, whoa. Nobody deserves anything.
Slow
Like
down.
we both play roles in the relationship.
That's right.
And like, you're not doing me a favor by taking
doing your
care of the
job.
house. I'm not doing you a favor by working. We both work
Got a
together
partnership.
to
That's
build
right.
this
That's
shit.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So I think that's where we get a little bit resentful. It's like, well, I don't tell you every single day. You know what I did? I worked. I don't need to thank you. I don't need none of that.
But you get to go outside though.
Exactly.
You get to see your friends. You get to, yeah, you can do that.
I can't see my friends at work, except that's what I do for work.
Yeah, and I think and I think we should respect the fact, you know, of a woman who can do her own thing. You know what I'm saying? If a woman can do her own thing, if a
And
woman
take
can make
care
her
of
own
home.
money, if a woman's already educated and she's choosing
Yo, that's
to play the role
huge.
of the housewife, and she's like, you know what? You want me to cool out and kick
Yeah.
it at the house and take care of the house,
Very
take care of the
respectful.
kids? You gotta respect that.
Yes.
Because
Yo.
she's literally
It's a choice.
giving up her
Yes.
dreams
Yes.
and aspirations to hold it down for the family. That's the ultimate sacrifice.
100%.
You know what I mean? And guess what? If I could do it, I would too.
Hmm.
You wouldn't sit your ass down somewhere?
I don't think.
I don't know.
Nah, me neither.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie to you because I see
I
what
wouldn't
she's doing and I cannot do it. Like it's a superwoman.
Nah,
There's no
yeah,
way. I was gonna go crazy over her taking too long. She said she's gonna take a shower. She was on the phone for like 15 minutes before she went to shower. I was catching that whole attitude. Like you
Watching the
said, you
baby.
were taking a shower, so I'm already timing you. You 22 minutes or something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
When they go past that 22 minutes, hey,
Hey, man, I tried to say it on this podcast a few weeks ago. It's just a thing that women have with the kids that
Blessings,
men
man.
don't have.
God
And
bless
guess what?
y'all. God bless
I
you.
don't want it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
My 5-year-old and 2-year-old abuse me, and I'm screaming for help. I love my baby. I love them, but no,
I really can't do it yet.
Nah, man.
Give me a
no.
little couple more years. I promise you, I got you. We can go do things together.
When
and
they
all that.
older,
Peace.
cool. You know what I'm saying? When they babies and 5 and 2, it's like I'm not built for it. Daddy ain't built for
How
it.
many times am I do this?
What did you do during that time where you were unemployed and then you guys were kind of struggling? Were you like trying to get a job?
Stupidest shit in the world. Turning Ghostface on. Ghostface music, Soul Child song, Love. That would the baby would start crying. I'm like, man, God,
No, not to take care of the baby. Like, no, I mean,
Anything.
like, to get a job. Like, what, like, were you scrambling? Did you ever think about not following your passion in
Man, that's a
radio?
great- oh
Like,
no, I was man, I was just waiting on God. I knew what it was. Like in my life, that's been my life, and that's what I tell people all the time. You get to a certain point that when you look back, you know whatever setback, you know what I'm saying, happens in your life is just like, all right, I know God got something greater, and that's literally what I was doing. I was just sitting back. My daughter was born in June. Wife was going to work. I'm gonna sit here with my baby, and I'm gonna just wait on God. And at that time, that was 2008. I just had got on Twitter. Because I remember those days vividly because Duval kept telling me, get on Twitter, get on Twitter, get on Twitter. I'm like, what the hell is Twitter? So I tried it, and I didn't know they had @ replies. So I would tweet and be like, man, this shit is whack, man. Like, y'all, all you do is just talk to yourself all day. And he was like, bruh, hit the @ I'm like, what the hell is the @ And he was like, that little squirrely, Duval, that little squirrely sign shit. Looked like a cinnamon roll. So I hit it.
on fire.
And I'm like, oh shit. And then you get to see all these people that fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? And people that miss you because you ain't on the radio no more. I'm like, oh wow.
I still ain't know that.
Yeah. I remember seeing Angela Yee was in my mentions. And I'm like, oh shit, Angela Yee. Hit her up. I just hit her. And she was like, yo, come on my radio show. That's when she was doing Shade 45 morning show. So that time I was fired. I think I went up to her show like a couple of times.
Get out of here.
Yeah, to do satellite radio. And then, between that and Wendy show, that's when I got the call to come do morning radio in Philadelphia.
So between that and Wendy's show? So after you...
No, between Wendy show and Philly, I ended up, between Wendy show, I was at home with my first daughter. And then I ended up going to do morning radio in Philadelphia.
And then how much time passed?
From November, I was fired from November 2009 to May of 2010.
Oh, wow. So significant amount
Oh
of time.
yeah. Hell yeah. I was at home. for like 5-6 months.
And were you like trying to get a job? Were you calling
Well,
people?
it was social media at that time. So social media was the thing. So we'd be we'd be tweeting. And like I said, I would go up to Angela's show. I went up to Angela's show a couple of times this Shade 45. I think me and Duval was still doing Hood State of the Union. You know what I mean? So stuff like that was out there. It wasn't like, my voice wasn't being heard. It just wasn't radio.
Yeah.
And then I ended up getting the gig in Philly. And what was so great about the gig in Philly, now I understood how to use the internet. So when I was doing my interviews in Philly, I knew what websites to send them to. I knew where to post them. And that's why that stuff would go viral. So I had like the interview with Cassie and Red Cafe that went crazy viral. I had another interview, the Beanie Siegel. That's the last interview I did before I get fired. That went crazy viral. So I just knew how to utilize the internet. Freeway Ricky Ross, he was another one. I interviewed him in Philly. Put that out online. So I understood how to utilize the internet. So that time I was off helped me to understand the internet in a real way. And then went to Philly and used it a lot. And that's what ended up getting me on Power 105.
You got fired in Philly.
Yeah.
And then you're again unemployed.
Oh yeah, I had to go back home. I had to go back home and live with mom then.
How long?
So I was there for a year.
Really?
The whole year.
And did you immediately go back home?
Yeah. Because we had already cleaned out the house because I cleaned out the apartment to move to Philadelphia to do radio.
And then you got fired.
The day of. I had all my shit in the car. I asked Duval because I picked Duval up from the airport. And I had got fired because I had all my stuff in because after work, I was going to go take some stuff over to the house. I got fired. I think that Monday I picked Duval up and, it was a big story that I got fired that Monday. It went crazy viral, right? Duval getting there. Duval goes, damn, my dog homeless, man. He said, man, what you need, man? He said, my dog homeless, man. I'm like, bro, I'm not homeless. And I'm explaining the story to him. He was like, bro, I'm your friend, bro. You don't got to lie to me, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm telling him the truth. And so, yeah, we left. We stayed with my wife's grandma in Coney Island for a little while. And we was out. Drove down to South Carolina.
Really?
And that's when I took my ass to that goddamn unemployment office. And since I had been fired 4 times, I got $1,100 for a week for a whole year, baby.
Man, get out of here.
Oh, man, I had 4 firings. I got fired from radio 4 times.
You get more money?
Huh?
I
I never collected unemployment
Because you
ever.
got unemployment from each one.
Every single place. I never collected
So
unemployment
you're back
ever.
home. You're getting
Yep.
$1,000, $1,100 a week, which is, you can live well down there for $1,100
I was
a week.
living with my mom.
And you're living at home in a trailer?
No, it's just my mom had a house by then. This was
Okay.
2000.
You've been telling this trailer story
10?
for so long. I see she still lives in it.
Nah. We've been had moved out the trailer. My dad had been built a home for my mom.
Okay,
But-
so then you go and you're in this. So you're in this house. You're living with your mom. Your wife is also living there,
Yeah.
and your
Hey
daughter.
man, thanks for never reading Black Privilege, bro. I appreciate it.
I read the whole thing on twice speed. I told you I read the whole thing on 2x.
You listened to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I
Who
must
would
have
do that?
sped past this fucking part.
Got you.
But I did the whole thing in 2x.
Yeah.
The first weekend it came out.
Thank you.
I did not read the second one.
Had none of this in there.
Well, that's why. But I did listen to the first one in 2x.
Got you.
I remember being in my hotel room
Mhm.
and listening to it. Anyway, but I don't know. It's just fascinating to me. Like you just kept doing the same thing that you kept getting fired from.
Because I call it divine misdirection. That's why I tell people, like, sometimes you can be doing everything right and things may not go the way you want them. I'm not tripping. I just always know in my life that God has something better. That's literally been the
So how'd
story
you
of my
get
life.
back on radio?
Because of the stuff I had been doing prior. And then I was down in, Monk's Corner for a year, but I had been on Wendy's show for 2.5 years.
Resonate.
I was in Philly for like 10 months.
Okay, so you had a pedigree and you're like, fuck it, someone's gonna
Me
need
and
it.
Duval was still doing Hood State of the Union.
So you
know
were
what I
still
mean?
part of the culture.
Yeah, I remember me and Jason Lee, we did a demo for a show called The Funeral. I think it was me, Jason Lee, and Claudia Jordan. Like, it was a lot of things. It was things that were still going on. Plus, it literally was social media. At that point, 2010, social media kept you in the conversation.
That's another thing, because there was one platform, we were all on it.
That's
Like
right.
Twitter.
That's
go.
right. That's right.
Is that when you did that music video about pink shirts?
No, I was
that
doing
was
radio in
Jesus
Columbia.
Christ.
That was 2000.
I saw that on Reddit the other day.
I was
It's still,
03.
it put it up.
Yeah.
Wax in the video, he slammed somebody.
Yeah,
He
beat the dude guy out.
slammed Timmy Tim in the pink shirt.
Wait, like an actual fight or not?
Nah, it's just,
it was the whole point of the video was how men shouldn't wear pink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so at the end of the video, Waxing, like, I think Powder might have been there
I
too.
think so.
They all grabbed Timmy Tim and slam him.
To get him out of there. Wedgie.
Stupid. But yeah, that was like 03, 02,
Did you ever have any time when you were doing the Breakfast Club where you were about to do something wild on the radio and you're like, man, I don't want to be fired again, man?
No. Because it was all about survival. From when I got on Breakfast Club, it was just like, I'm going out, guns blazing. They will never forget my name. That's why it's all this wild, stupid shit out there right now. Because it was all about survival for me. I know it was guns of fucking blazing.
But some people might look at survival as, hey, if I play this a little bit towards the middle.
Nah, I couldn't play it
I'll
safe.
survive
I had to
long.
bust
Safe is
New
always
York
gonna hurt
City's
you.
ass. We was coming in and we were going up against the legendary Hot 97. And it was like, no, I had to shoot. It wasn't
Right
I
away.
couldn't, why would I play it safe for? No. I felt like if I played it safe, I wouldn't have gotten to where I've gotten to. And
Don't
you
be
know what?
hesitant, Go.
And I was right. And I had to shoot. I had to shoot in a big way, kick the fucking table over. And that's what we did. And you know, it's everything happens for a reason. That's why I can't I don't sit here and regret anything. I used to, but I think that's when I wasn't like comfortable with all parts of myself. You know what I'm saying? And it's like now I'm comfortable with all parts of myself and all versions of myself because I've gotten to a different place of healing and wholeness, to be totally honest. So it's like I can't run from that. If people want to weaponize the old me versus the new me, cool. Because guess what? That old part of me played a role. That old part of me had a purpose too. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get me now without having me then. And I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that version of me then. So it's just like, yo, I bring that guy with me now too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Now rock with me while I go live the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? You sit over here. You needed some healing anyway. You was broken,
down,
bro. You
bro.
know what I'm saying? You was broken. You had a lot of insecurities. You had a lot of trauma you didn't deal with. We're gonna work through all of this together. Because you can't shun any version of yourself.
Right.
You can't. Nobody in this room. I'm talking about the 5-year-old version of you, the teenage version of you, the 20-year-old version of you, the versions of you that you didn't like. You can't suppress none of that. And if you ever wonder why certain things keep coming back up, certain traumas still trigger you, it's because you haven't healed those versions of yourself that still fucking exist within you.
It's really interesting, your story, because most people would look at it and be like, there's a common phrase, right? It's like, if you're repeating the same thing expecting a different result, you're crazy.
Yeah.
You basically were crazy until it worked.
Well, no, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Here's the thing. Those 4 times I got fired was all for different reasons. And most of those reasons had nothing to do with me. When I got fired from Hot 98.9 in Charleston, South Carolina, my man Corey Hill, they brought in a new program director. He wanted to hire new people. That was just the business. It didn't matter what my ratings were. I got to bring in my team. You know what I mean? Plus, when we sat down and had a conversation, I wasn't fucking with this dude, no way. And I was super cocky, arrogant. Fuck you. Who are you? Who are you? You know what I mean? And he was white. Hey, fuck out of here, Corey Hill. But that's my guy. You know, I got nothing but love and respect for Corey Hill. Then I go to fucking the Big DM in Columbia, South Carolina. You know what I mean? Big DM in Columbia, South Carolina. The station flip formats. And then I can do about that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then I go to Hot 103.9 in Columbia, South Carolina. I end up getting with Wendy. My program director at the time, Chris Conn, is like, yo, you can't do both. Cool. I'm going to go with Wendy. Wendy was layoffs. Literally, they fired 25 people with me. So it's like all of these things are just things that happen in the business. You know what I mean? Same thing with Philly. They brought in a new program director, Boogie D. You know what Boogie D got told? I don't know why you firing Charlamagne. But if this doesn't work out, we got to ship you back to St. Louis. It didn't work out. God bless Boogie D. You know, salute to him. But it's like all of that stuff just happened. All that stuff happened for reasons. When you look back, you just like, hey man, I learned this here. I learned that here. It was all part of the process. And I'm sitting here now. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at this moment in time. Doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And the evolution will continue. That's it. That's all.
You should have wrote your book like that, bro.
I did. That's exactly how I wrote it. Okay. Black Privilege is the New York Times bestseller. All right. like
I
damn
don't
near,
think you included that shit in it.
that was
like
all.
that.
That was
I don't
all in
think
there.
so, bro.
That was all in there. It was a New York Times bestseller for like 10 weeks in a row. 11, matter of fact, 11 weeks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's damn near like at 1 million copies sold.
What?
A lot of people.
Black privilege, bro. Hold on. It was a hot book. Now it's a hot book imprint. Black Privilege Publishing. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all think I just God is good.
Early.
I'm just saying. God is good. God is really, really good, man.
Don't you want to read that story, guys?
It's in
Don't
Black
you wanna read
Privilege.
that?
It's a book.
Story. Don't
Okay?
you want to read? Don't you sit down back?
You know what's interesting? What you said though, Schultz? You do what you can with the information you have at the time, right?
Mhm.
It's like it's probably jokes you told 5 years ago that if you told them now, they'd be way better.
Yeah, of course.
Because you got more information, your language is better, you're more refined. You know what I'm saying? You've grown, you've evolved.
Mhm.
That's just the way things are. That's why, like I said, you can't regret nothing. I remember when Malcolm Gladwell was on, and Malcolm Gladwell told us there's things in his books that he don't even believe anymore.
I'm like, you piece of shit.
Exactly. I could not grasp that
I've
concept
been
at
going
the
to war
time.
over some of the shit that you said in your fucking book. You don't believe no more.
But here's the thing. What he believed in outliers will help somebody on their journey. It just doesn't probably serve him anymore because he's grown, he's
Outgrew
older, he's got more information. But a 20-year-old will pick up outliers and be like, damn, yeah, 10,000 hours. You know what I mean?
It's really what you're going
He
through.
still wants to collect checks on outliers.
What? Outliers can still serve somebody. It just doesn't serve him anymore.
Right.
That's all. It's just like
I'm busting.
yeah, it's so many things that don't serve. It's so many things that don't serve any of us anymore. But guess what?
Yeah,
It's in the history books, baby. It's
a cool
on
story.
record.
It is a cool story.
Go back, listen to the like Jay said. If you want old Charlemagne, go listen to old radio shows. Go listen to old
Right.
podcasts.
Would you ever consider writing a story, a book just about that point in your life,
What you mean?
and telling the story that you just said to me?
It's in man. Shut up, man.
I was about to say, why'd you tell that story?
I am working on something though.
Ooh.
I am working on something. I'm definitely doing a third book. So I do have a.
What about a movie? What about like a film or something like that based on this point of your life?
I'm sure at some point it
The
will be.
trials and tribulations of
I'm
Bunky Nose.
I'm sure at the trials and tribulations of Bunky Nose. Listen, I'm sure all of that's gonna happen at some point in life. I'm not rushing nothing. I'm 43, bro.
Yeah, you got time,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
not. I hope. From what I know, I got time. I'm here. Like we gotta like that's the beauty of life, right? Like we've been around a long time. Shows we got a long way to go, bro.
Yeah, bro.
At least
If we're lucky,
if
baby.
Just
no,
starting.
it ain't
God
lucky. We're
bless us.
blessed. I
Bless
know
us.
we're anointed. I
God
know we
bless
are,
us.
and we got a long way to go because I know who you aspire to. Right? I know you feel like it's a lot of things you want to do, right?
Of course, absolutely.
It's a lot of things that I still want to do.
Yeah.
Wax, I know it's a lot of things he still want to
Guarantee.
do.
I ain't even started
I mean
yet.
this seriously. Just hearing you talk about it is really, obviously, it's really just enlightening. Obviously, you have a cool, unique story, and I know that you did include it. But like you've incredibly connected, and it seems like incredibly important thing for you that you're passionate about, like mental health. Did you ever think about writing a book about that and your experience?
I was thinking about it. I think I'm gonna name it Shook One.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That'd
And
be great,
And probably have
dude.
like a cool subtitle like anxiety playing tricks on me, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
I think that would be like something cool to do.
I think that'd be sick, man, because
Yeah,
it
right.
seems like it's something incredibly important to you, and you could definitely help a lot of people.
probably help eradicate the stigma around it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the black
100%,
community.
especially in that community,
That's a
yeah.
great idea.
Yeah,
That's
I like
a great idea. Shook One. I like
Shook
that title
One.
too. It's catchy.
Shook
Shook
One.
One. Anxiety.
I might even
playing
go to
tricks on me.
therapy.
Shook One. I think Michael J. Fox's autobiography is called Shook One.
Oh my god.
Hey man, as always, if you listen to this podcast and you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. If you listen to this podcast and you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. You know, and if you wanted any Asking Idiots from Reddit, blame this guy while you're not getting it. All right, you don't deserve it after what he just said. Okay, somebody got to pay for Andrew's sins. And since it's not Andrew, it's gonna be you guys to listen to this. Okay, it's the Brilliant Idiots podcast.
We'll let you ask twice as much next week.
It's the Brilliant Idiots podcast. Thank you for listening.